Hello and welcome to a very calm Crusader Kings. It's Thor Thursday and we're working towards Mother of Us All achievement. On Thor Thursdays we play as pagans and tribals. I believe I am on my third ruler and we are 115 years into the game. The faith is reformed. Our empire is quite large and we're currently working towards what's it called? Dynasty of Many Crowns. That's it. I'll be setting a lot of my vassals independent as soon as I'm able to. They need to not be fighting wars. This guy's fighting peasant rebellion right now, and he's my vassal, so I'm gonna help him in that one. Wouldn't want a potential king to lose to a bunch of peasants in the near future. So my plan, very generally... Oh, what's this? I'm generally disinterested in that. Going to move him up to the Byzantine Empire instead. So, there is a good reason for that, but we will get to that in a moment. Okay, there we go. Oh, we'll wait until we're at peace for me to end this war. There we go. So, one of the things I'm waiting for is the opportunity to host a feast, because I am going to reset my perks. There. We're also going to finish this up, get one more level, but that'll be in 3 months. So we're going to start off resetting perks. Here we are. Intrigue is going to be truth is relative, digging for dirt, and kidnapper. Before it was all under the seduction tree. And over here we'll stick with pedagogy, and in a couple months I'll take scientific before switching to a skullduggery focus. So why is that? Well, it's because I can potentially save quite a few of my special tribal kingdom tier CBs by doing things like kidnapping this guy, although I can't kidnap that guy. How about this one? Here we go. But I can't abduct him. How about fabricating a hook on him? How could I have recently been caught fabricating hooks against this court? That doesn't make any sense. So unpause it. I just got the hook. Or I just got the perk. Oh well. But that's the general idea. Yeah. Including the possibility of an Empire Tier 1 against Abbasids or the Byzantines. Now when we look at the Byzantines, we can take a look at the claimants and see that we have very few options for claimants who it might be possible to have them come join my court. But with a strong hook, it might be possible to get something through marriage. So that's why we're up there, spying. There, we'll get rid of the stress I just gained. Oh, someone offered me a concubine. I do not want a concubine. I'm a little bit concerned about my number of children and my current rate of expansion. Okay, so can we? Oh, hey, now it says I can fabricate hooks against, well, not him for some reason, but other people. Like this guy. So we're gonna fabricate a hook on him. Very good, we have a high success chance. Now, he won't be willing to leave his court, his liege's court, as his liege is his father, even though I'd be willing to press claims for him. But his liege is 74, and he only has one county. Just one. So that means only his heir is going to end up getting any land. This is not his primary heir, so soon he will be adrift. And if I have a hook on him, I can make him join my court, force him to convert religions, and then press his claim. Potentially saving an invasion CB for perhaps the Abbasids or the Byzantines or someplace further away. In general, I can save them for places in Africa if I so choose. In the meantime, we're going to set up my children, each with duchies, not kingdoms like in previous generations. A duchy is sufficient for me to keep the realm intact. And with that in mind, I should be looking at each one. I should be calling my shots for where I want to land each child and start educating them in that culture. So, I do know that I want to expand in the Sahara. I want to get this far east. I want to get up here so that I can create a holy order right here. I believe I can do that again. Yeah. The holy orders I have made in the past are all belonging to my king tier vassals now. So I can get up here. I only need to hold the territory for a short period of time, and then I can make a holy order. Which means, if I plan on expanding up there, that means I plan on expanding into Buter realms. So, let's educate this son to be Buter. I might even have Buter people in my court. I don't. So, we'll find some. With marriage. How do I do that again? My problem was that my left hand was not resting in the correct spot on the keyboard. Okay, so we search for people in my court who are not married and adults. Here we go. Here's one. And we're searching for someone who is Buter. Oh, look, there we go. There's two. Neither of them are good at the thing that son would be good at. In fact, both of them are more intrigue focused than anything else. And she's particularly good at being intrigue focused. So, let's go with that. Go with her very high intrigue. But let's pick a different child. who will be beauter than my second son. My first son, and let's go ahead and find him a wife, because I haven't done that yet, and we must always look after our heirs. Now, I was perusing these before starting this recording, and I noticed this. We can get him a genius bride. And look at what that sets us up for. Beautiful, robust, and genius. That is what we want. That puts us well on the way towards getting strengthened bloodline. This son here, we need to educate him in something. Something. He's ready. He's old enough. We got a few years to figure it out. So, what are other areas? Areas that I want to hold myself are all in either Egypt. Let me start over. The places I want to give away are Blemia, Abyssinia, Damat if I take it, Damot, if I take it, but I don't have it yet. Gurma, Gur, and Kong. Those are the places I want to give away. That, in particular, that leaves me with Nubia, which is one of my ways north, and if I so choose, potentially south, but I'm happy to let kings of my dynasty to try and expand into Ajuran. And Sahara. From these two places I can both expand north and northwest. My dynasty already is the dominant power of Mali and Guinea, so I don't feel the need to continue to expand in that direction. I can allow my dynasty and the Reformed Abori faith to expand in those directions on its own. My interests must take me northward from here. The possible exception of fighting Outer Ajuran. They are also somewhat strong. It would be very good for me to just hit other strong rulers and try and leave smaller, weaker rulers for my vassals and for independent kings of my dynasty to try and take. So, if our expansion is generally going to be towards North Africa, cultures we want are mostly Buter and Egyptian, maybe Zagawa. It's possible we'll go far enough north to get Varanus, although unlikely. So, let's look for Egyptians who will marry into our court next. Hey, she's Varanus. That was one of the cultures we were looking for, right? So, there we go. That's nice. It's good. A lucky coincidence there. Let's see, anyone Egyptian? No, no Egyptians at all. I think Varanus I said I probably wouldn't actually need, but oh well. Okay. Let's go with Zagawa. Lots of options here. Maybe we'll educate my first son, my second son, the first one who isn't my heir, in stewardship. He does have a personality that is suitable to that. So, and then we can expand northward here. I do also want to keep the holy sites in Igbo land for us. I just took them from someone who was not of our religion. So I do want this duchy, Igbo land, to be ours. So where is the Duke of Igbo land? There. Okay. So we can either fight a member of my dynasty to try and take land from them, or I can fight an independent chief of my dynasty to take a bit of land from them. This war is harder, and they're defending. So we'll go after this one, and that'll let us take this duchy, which I can then give to a member of my family who I need to educate to be Igbo. So we'll let these marriages go through because I forgot how far down them I got. The wine merchant will still be in town, I'm sure. What a good evening. Let's start swaying people in my dynasty, or swaying vassals. Preferably vassals who will be sticking around in my kingdom. There. She's still fighting. He's still fighting. She's still fighting. Oh good, I can call a hunt. Scientific, excellent. Now we'll switch to skullduggery focus to help me get many kingdom tier claims. I have the prestige now that I should use it. So I am going to just stop that entirely. We're going to see if it's possible to get a claimant to the Abbasid throne to come to my court with a hook. Here we are. This guy has a pressed claim, and he's visiting a court, which means if I get a hook on him, he will come and see me. So that would be very nice. We can get him to join my court, we convert him to my religion. Then we press his claim on the Abbasid Empire, and in the ensuing civil wars of them being ruled by Bori, they'll probably just collapse. And then we don't have a hostile neighbor to the northeast anymore. Instead, we have many small hostile neighbors that the various kings in Abyssinia can slowly gobble up. And I'm... Oh. So I don't really need a lot more prestige, not really rapidly anyway. Whereas practice field surgery gives me more learning, which is pretty useful for me. That innovations are one of the things that are currently holding us back. So, we're going to instead invade the Tolenid Sultanate. What is this place? There's some tiny independent dude who is allied to some guy way over there. Okay, we'll also just conquer him in this process. So, we invade. We conquer. I like to start by raising my men at arms, because I like them to be separated. And then we raise the levies separately. That's how I prefer to do it, just personal preference. I feel it keeps things a bit more organized. Now, I still need to find my children educators. Here. We can let the game keep running. We need someone who is Igbo. How come there we go. Igbo. Do any of them have beneficial traits? No. Okay. Then let's just pick whoever has the highest learning. He's sinful. Okay, how about the high stewardship? This fella. There, now we also have an Igbo teacher. No, we can just get a friend there. Okay. And we'll keep our armies spread out a bit. That evil fiend. And marching across the desert here is actually, marching our way down the Nile is actually kind of slow, because it's one county at a time, unless we're willing to take attrition. My army's huge, so I'm willing to take attrition. There, we'll have a siege going that's 3 places long. Maybe we'll also send one further back here. Let's see how many. We'll lose 100, so we'll end up with 650 people in the siege. To do a place of 500, that is enough. Okay, there we go. Now let's start assigning my children to their educators. Now, my first son, here we are, you can become Zagawa. My second son, you can become Zagawa. and will teach you stewardship. That will be very useful to you. Okay, now my next son. What should we do? He can be the one who becomes Igbo. Why not? There we go. Igbo. Convert culture. And he can also... Stewardship works for his personality. Ah. Now, what was the next culture we were talking about? Buter. Now, let's look for Buter teachers. I didn't find any. There we go. We will enforce this demand. There. There. Okay, now I need to give this place away. It's of no use to me. And it'll be the first place of... Oh, no, it's part of Nubia. So we're going to give that to the King of Nubia. Here you are, King of Nubia. Let's be friends. He's a very good spy. I wonder if she's a better spy, but he is a strong vassal too. We'll switch to him. 20 is good enough. Good enough for us today, anyway, with the style we're going for, which is going to be to have strong vassals who we want to get even stronger. Ah, here's my son who is focusing on learning for his life. And callous is fine. Arrogant is a sin for us. Part of me wants to really pick compassionate. It's hard playing a compassionate character. It's a lot easier to play a callous character. But I'm going to be an intrigue-focused character. Callous lines up with being intrigue-focused. It's fun to change it up generation to generation. So let's make him compassionate. Okay, so... I wonder what culture that place I just conquered was. Was it Egyptian by any chance? No, it was Bedouin. Okay. Well, that's too bad for us. An overheard whisper and a sharp glare. My champion Sia is more well versed in the art of intrigue than she would have everyone believe. To know there's a woman like that at court makes me rather nervous. However, I might learn a lot if I can get her to trust me. I'll convince her we are cut from the same cloth. If you walked into a room to find your spouse yelling at a young page for dropping a plate, what would you do? I find this event very difficult to get things right. I think what I pick needs to align with her personality. I think. But the number of times I've gotten it right has been few and far between. Okay, so let's just look at her trait. So she's cynical, she's generous, and she's gluttonous. And they drop the plate. They would both have to tell me what happened. Okay, listening to both sides. I would join in on the yelling. That doesn't seem to fit because it seems kind of cruel, I guess. Cruel or angry. I would ask both of them to present their side of the conflict. That seems particularly fair, I guess. The difference between these two is very subtle. They both would have to tell me what happened. I would ask both of them to present their side of the conflict. The difference is that with this one, they need to tell me. With this one, I'm inviting them to discuss it. Let's just go with this one. They both would have to tell me what happened. I'm not entirely sure which one lines up better with her traits. It seems like neither of them line up that well with her trait. She says, grimacing as if she is tasting something sour before continuing. I think she didn't like my answer. In the middle of a march to battle, just as you are setting up camp, an officer approaches you to ask what should be done with a spy that he has caught. Make an example of the spy. Okay, maybe. First, I would make sure that he is treated well. Well, that's also very generous. I would talk to the spy, see what they have to say. I feel like that lines up nicely with cynical, sort of. Like you could get something out of the spy. That just seems... Making sure that the spy is well treated seems... Well, it is generous. But I'm not sure it's that generous. We'll say I would talk to the spy, see what they have to say. You make a decision. Say that all taxes in a county will be raised, and it comes to your attention that one of your vassals openly questions the decision. How do you react? The whole court would hear of my vassal's every mistake. Punishment is the only option. Try to ignore the slight. No need to make a scene. I think the whole court would hear of the vassal's every mistake. No, she didn't like my answers. I can never get this one. I'm not complaining. More observing. I'm not able to infer how people should be acting in that situation. Excellent. I can get a hook on this guy. Get a strong hook on him. You will come to my court now, or I will kill you, for that is how I got the hook. Good. Okay, now I'll need to keep him here until I can convince him to convert. Oh good, I can hold mystical communion. We're gonna go ahead and do that. But I'll be able to put someone of the Buri faith, maybe someone with a matrilineal and maybe use the hook to get their children to have a matrilineal marriage later to one of my daughters. That would be quite good. Okay, so now that we got that, perhaps we should move on down to Outer Azuran and see what they have in the way of claimants here. Nah, okay, no opportunities there. There weren't really any in the Byzantine Empire. I did mention this place. Looks like he's gonna have lots of claimants in the future. Well, except he has a very large domain as well. Okay, let's see who our options are. Most of them are his own children. But this fellow seems like a very good option. I've been caught fabricating hooks there already, so I don't remember doing that, but they seem to. Okay. I wonder if we can abduct this person. Not easily. We'd need to press his implicit claim before his father dies as well, or else he'll just end up inheriting it. So that won't work out too well for us. How about Macran? Ah, good. We do have contact as far east as Macran. We'll go with... oh, but not with everyone. Here we go. We'll fabricate a hook on this guy next. Okay, so, and back to my children. I need to find an Igbo educator for this young fellow. So, you there. There must be someone Igbo you can marry. Could have sworn I already got a marriage to someone who is Igbo. Oh yeah, right here. Wait a second, I think I assigned that person to educate this guy. No, he's learning to be Zagawa. He's my eldest. My second eldest is learning to be Zagawa. My third eldest is learning to be Igbo already. Okay, so we don't need more Igbo. My mistake. Our next son is going to want to be Egyptian. Maybe our next two sons will, but none of them Egyptians aren't willing to marry us yet. So. Look, Nubia is drifting in to my duchy. Yeah, I'll hire a group of discreet agents to help me with my spying. Hey, excellent. Here's an Egyptian. Demand his conversion and recruit him. And sure, let's get a hook all at the same time. Who's this person? Also Egyptian. But I think forcefully recruiting one Egyptian is enough. So. Here we are. You can be educated by the only Egyptian in my court. Here we go. Convert culture. to intrigue. There. And my only son younger than him is a bastard, so we don't need to worry about getting him land. But it is still a useful opportunity here. Well, let's educate him to be Egyptian also, because I'm going to have extra land in Egypt, and then I might as well legitimize him, just for the sake of more family members, spreading the dynasty, stuff like that. So this is what you should do. Aminata, an expert in the discreet arts, has been all over my castle, scaring both servants and courtiers alike when emerging from the darkest of corners. Huddled around her notes, a detailed plan for increased security is slowly taking form. I already feel safer. She leaves my court and I gain intrigue lifestyle. Might have use for someone of your talents. If she stays, I get improved defense. Be useful to have her around. Gain 25 dread, kill her, and gain 100 lifestyle. Oh, well, that sounds better. We send people down here. Well, that's only 250. So we'll just take this 700 and they can walk over. That's good. Visiting the local market, a merchant from a faraway land catches my attention. Oh, must be interesting. Okay, intrigue. If I succeed at a diplomacy check, he will tell me what he knows. 12 dread, with a chance of gaining threatened merchant, which lowers popular opinion. I'm not very concerned about popular opinion, but I'm already maxed out on my dread, and it's less learning. Or I pay him and I get 50. So that's a surefire thing. This one isn't, and this one could cost me prestige. I think for me, prestige is actually more valuable than gold, at least at this time. So we'll pay. Hey. What are they doing down there? They just... I think... Oh! One of my allies, one of my vassals, has expanded further south, and now we're stuck in this war down here. For what? Chiefdom of Walamo, the same place they just expanded down into. And who is this? I'm unsure. But I'm pretty sure I sent all my army up here. So at the moment, I don't really want to march many people back down. Now, how big is the army here? Okay. So... let's just leave 2,000. And this big army of 5,000 levies can walk down and fight. They defeated my my little army there. Curses, they might discover my attempt to fabricate a claim. Or fabricate a hook. Is that the one down here? Yeah. With swift execution next. Not necessarily because we want to execute people, but because it's on the way towards a job done right, which is very strong. Go, some quick free prestige. Oh no, I have a rival. Oh, who's this? Well, that's nice. I must stand up to this injustice. There you go. Got a strong hook on him. Ah, dang. He's his liege's heir. Well, okay. As soon as he has a son, we'll be able to get him to come join with me. I could get a strong hook on her. Let's see if we can make her help me abduct her son. No, I can't get her to help me abduct her son. But I can bribe people into helping. And he can switch to support schemes so it gets done faster. And then we'll have a claimant to the Byzantine Empire in my court. gonna turn around? I hope they do. They are not. We must stop the villain. This. Not a day goes by without some new inconsequential matter being brought to my attention. I can barely listen to their grievances. How am I supposed to rule when most of my limited time and energy is wasted on such nonsensical affairs? I could get hooks on a bunch of people, and a bunch of dread, if I'm effective at scaring them. Let me hear this one more time. I can get weak hooks on them, but it's stressful because of how lazy I am. I could just kick them out. Or I can lose a bunch of stress because I'm so lazy and I can just delegate it to someone else. I like this one. It has the potential to give me the most intrigue lifestyle. How dare they waste my time. Instead, I just embarrassed myself because I wasn't very scary. Where's this? Who's this guy? I want this war to keep going on longer, so let's ransom him. Oh, that won't actually result in me losing war score, but they might not surrender yet. They might try and keep fighting. I want to take more territory in here. Because I'm educating 2 sons to be Egyptian, I want to take 2 complete duchies with my invasion. We won't get there in time to save those ones, so let's turn around and be close enough to protect those guys. Looks like I will not be able to get 2 complete duchies unless they just don't surrender for a long time. I want more power. Knowledge is power. I don't need to sell my secrets for gold. Now let's take a look at my various books and secrets that I have. Where is... Here we go. He still can't join my court. I'm gonna pin these people because they're important for me to keep track of. Does he have a claim to the Alamid Emirate? Well, my son, he must be taught generosity. Okay, or can be patient, which is good for his learning, which is important for me. Can be taught to be diligent, which is even better for his learning, but terrible for his stress loss. And we took compassionate, which is just plain a stress machine. But I'm okay with that. We'll make him diligent. He's going to be very stressed. We have lots of money for parties and hunting. He has a learning focus, so we can always take medicine first. There we go. I have just taken... I have taken Egypt. Okay. Let's pick my eldest son who's being educated in Egyptian ways. Which one was he? Must be this one. Yes. Okay, so we will find him a wife. We'll find him a wife with good traits. Who is close to his age and who is not of our dynasty. Oh, we have political contact all the way up into Russia. Nice. But she's Amazonian, so you can marry her. That's even better. Now, but with so many good options available. Here. We're gonna... Now's, I think, a good time to get all my children married to someone. Or betrothed to someone. Estonian. Oh, so far away. Sure. You're both robust, so it will become Herculean. That's great. Someone is plotting to kill me. How close are they? Not very close. So we can let this finish. And then... Oh, the House of Islam is under grave threat from the onslaught of heathens. In response, Caliph Yazar has declared an era of renewed jihad. The core regions of the Daura al-Islam must be retaken at all costs. All righteous Muslims should prepare to join the ranks of the Mujahideen for the upcoming struggles. This could be the beginning of unprecedented Muslim aggression. I think that might be my fault. Is this the one who's learning? No, he's learning to be Igbo. Here we are. My youngest. There you are. Grant you your titles here. We're just gonna give him everything along the upper Nile. It's a bit more than he can handle at his current age, but that's okay. This young man here is also learning to be Egyptian. I will wait, he's in my court, right? Yeah. So we will legitimize him. And we'll get you a marriage to an intelligent Russian lady. Good for you. You can also learn intrigue. Wait for the results here to go through. Good. Oh wait, that's not it. That's a stress reduction event. Here you go. There, you can have those two places. Now, let's go through everywhere, demanding conversions, at least among these three. There. I think devoted servant is what I need to be able to form another holy order, right? Yes, it is. I could have founded it in Egypt. if I didn't give everything away so rapidly. Did I get everything in Egypt away? Sure looks like I did. When did my number of holdings increase so much? Oh, hey, I do still have places in Egypt. Excellent. I'll also demand conversions for these two while I'm at it. Sure, I'll pay him. I have lots of money. And I'm happy to give away hooks, because I'm going to... Where's the one who has a hook on me? Must be one of the ones up here. There he is. So first I'll create this, and then I will give it to this son here, because he's going to get those counties later. And with it, the guy who has a hook on me can't really do much to me now. Who's this guy? Fine, I'll help him. Sure seems like a waste, though. Excellent. Now, let's see if I can get him to, there we go. Demand his conversion and get a weak hook out of him. We'll do the same thing to this prince. And then we will murder the current emperor. Well, demand her conversion. Are they willing to accept a white peace here? No. Well, that is because they are foolish. Offering them a white peace is a mercy. They don't stand a chance. war we're fighting over here. We'll get a few soldiers and walk on over. Let's just say 2,000. That's not a lot for us. Who are we throwing in jail? One of my courtiers is scheming against a different courtier. Eh. My lord, I turn to see Sarkin Laramias running towards me. Another messenger has been found dead, both pouch and letter stolen. Send for a cryptographer. Work begins at once. Or I can become more vigilant. Send for a cryptographer. That's fun. Sure. Jihad for the kingdom of Adal. Uh-oh. Well, we do outnumber them quite significantly. The drudgery would soon end if we had Al-Kindi's work on cryptography, page after page on code and encryption. We have much to discuss, you and I. Can either gain invented code or I can gain intrigue lifestyle. Either case, stress. I can get less benefits, but stress relief because I'm lazy with wake me if you find anything. No, we'll develop a code. My children can pay me some extra taxes, I think. I think that's acceptable. Finally, we have something. A system that substitutes letters for numbers would serve our purpose best. Our enemies would think it nonsense. You gain 100.091420189721 5. Haha, that's funny. How did they get there? Where are they from? Oh, but thankfully my vassals are dealing with it. Huh. My courtiers already know not to plot against me. There's a lot of stuff I want to do that require being at peace. Everyone's making that pretty darn hard. Ah, good. My steward's hook on me has expired. And he's at peace, which is nice. We're not fighting a war over there anymore from the looks of it. What's this war? The Negevian claim on Negev. We're still fighting up there, huh? Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. I doubt I'll be able to win. They say it's even. That seems unlikely to me. Well, if we sit ourselves here, we're actually pretty close in number. So, we'll go for it. There. Bribe the Duke to help with this other kidnapping scheme. Try and bring everyone here. It'll take 2 years to get my army all together in one spot. So if we don't win this battle, which we probably won't, then I think our goal becomes to regroup over in the war zone. Are my holy orders participating? If not, they're already hired somewhere. Here goes the battle. Yeah, we're losing. Quite solidly. Let's give one of the places I have over here to my Egyptian son. Is one of them the capital? That one's the capital. So I'll hold on to the capital for now. Because I will put the Holy Order in the capital and then give it away and then make him a king. Well, I don't need to make him a king now. Just eventually. Okay, so the war area is down here. we'll just start raising everybody right down here. And then we'll march them over where they can group up. We'll disband them because it'll take about as long as just recruiting them right here. And when everyone's all ready, they can walk right over there. That's interesting. I know who I'm gonna be hitting with my subjugation CB next. It'll be them, because they are taking a kingdom from both my dynasty and good Bori people. And that'll be one war that will actually get me enough to have two kingdoms, Yoruba land and Igbo Benu. Craven. Well, we can't have Craven. That's a sin. Oh wait, but arbitrary is also a sin for us. And arbitrary comes with a penalty to learning. Okay, Craven it is. It's really too bad. Hopefully he becomes a wise man with a good learning education to offset that penalty. It's going to take a long time for our army to be ready. But it looks like once it is, we'll just mop the floor with them. We'll send our army to meet up there. This is exciting. This will be done soon. How's the assassination attempt on me coming? It's weak. Okay. Now, is it so weak that I can switch to this? Yep. Nice. We'll go on the offensive. Try and find out who is sneaking, who is trying to murder me. The perfect time to strike. Let's abduct him. We got him. Okay. Here you go. Young man. Hey, we can recruit him. Excellent. We will recruit him, demand his conversion, and gain a weak hook. I wonder if his daughter will come and live with him. No, but perhaps he will let her come and stay with him. No. Let's pin him. Because we can put a Bori on the Byzantine Empire. Boy, it's taking a long time for my army to amass. I can host a feast. Excellent. I'm getting a little stressed out. Welcome, friends. Ah, thanks, Retta. I just do what feels right. To think that someone would ever sink so low. Oh no, they now occupy some territory in Outer Azeroth. Time to crack open my secret stores of wine. Our goal is going to be to crush their army first, and then we'll just take everything back in a siege. Good, we can call the hunt. We're going to really need a lot of prestige. Move, I am trained in medicine. We're gonna need a lot of prestige in order to press these big claims on people who aren't of my dynasty. Let's create this kingdom. Because that's gonna get me more prestige. And I'll give it to one of my children soon. Sign of a weak soul. The non-believer secret. 10 more months. Huh? My brother is in jail for adultery. Oh, nice. Part of the reason that's good is, I mean, it does mean that we'll have one less. If my king vassal here takes the kingdom of Songhay, I can redistribute vassalage around so that Songhay stays with us. And that'll keep de jure drift high. Right? I can, in fact, try and maximize drift with Songhay, Borgu, Songhay, Borgu, and Igbo Benu as the ones on the west side that I plan on keeping. Sure, my son can go to a party. Everyone can go to the party. Everyone. I hope none of them die in a boating accident. But it's not surprising we have so many boating accidents because we haven't gotten very good at building canoes yet. Excellent. None of my children died. Parties are dangerous things. Ah, their army's running away. No. I don't want her. We have an awfully large amount of Abyssinia. We're only 4 places away from creating it on my death. So I better get the chance to give some of these places independence, or I will be in a bit of trouble when it comes time for inheritance. Just waiting. But I don't need to fight a war to get a Bori on the Byzantine throne. There. We can use assassination. Huh? The Chiefdom of Shave. From someone's inheritance. Okay, sure. Where is it? Right down here. Okay. What is this guy doing? As an attacker, he's using a subjugation war. I think I'd rather lose the fame. I'm not losing prestige, which is more valuable to me than fame at this time. Oh, I can hold a mystical communion. That's excellent. Do I have a... Good, and I do have a doctor. That's important. Oh no, and this is exactly why it's important to have a doctor. Do no more than what is necessary. Okay. Let's try and find common ground. I failed to reconcile my two vassals. I think I better get rid of this plush and exotic carpet. I know that gifts of carpet mean people are trying to murder me. I'm glad to be well again. I have a lot of people in my court who can get married. I don't know, but I don't have any specific want for what I would get out of them. Let's just find the eldest of them and have them marry someone who is very young. Maybe someone with an inheritable trait. There aren't any. Okay, then just a young knight. Okay, there. That's the two eldest among them. There. And there. There, we're going to just do a happy little carpet siege here. Okay, and these guys can walk on back there. And we're going to send another 1,000 soldiers just up by walking. I said by walking. We're here. There. Haha. Oh. Oh no, that's bad. They discovered that I was trying to murder him. And I had a strong hook on his wife, too. I didn't use it. Ah, well. There. I will be able to keep Songhae when I give people independence after this jihad is finally over. Who would I be throwing in jail? And now we will demand his conversion. They grow up fast. He's become an astute intellectual. Excellent. and he didn't become a mystic. But one thing he is going to be is my doctor. I hope we catch him, finally. He seems to be faster than me. Yes, we caught him. In highly unfavorable terrain for us. Which one was he? Oh, well, that's very surprising. Okay. So my son here is now going to be, instead of being my doctor, is a duke. Okay. So we have to bring out enough levies here that we can actually have my main army start to replenish its supplies a bit. I almost took out enough. There. We split this army in half. There, they can go there. They can go there. Yeah. These ones can go there. Everyone can resupply and we'll be ready for a fight soon. If we can supply here, I'm not. We might need to go back to friendly territory. This is just neutral territory. Yeah. There. Oh, just walk. This has been most insightful. We are not quite done yet. Let's see. Let's see if we can abduct this man. We'd be pretty good at it. Oh, I need a new marshal. There. I left my court again before I could convert him. Come back to my court. Maybe I should start swaying him for this scheme. We're not quite fully supplied yet. Oh, split that one up. Oh, good. Their army showed itself. Sure, the Mashrikis are good people. Ah, good. Now he will accept conversion. Okay, now I can go back to swaying vassals. If I was to blackmail this one, he would be unable to act against me because I would have a strong hook on him. Okay, so we will go to sway her. Okay, we're gonna split my army up. Yeah, give a few lessons to my steward. Ah, darn. They discovered me. There are some people I could bribe. We'll try it. It's a lot of money, but it's good for spreading the faith. We will appoint her as my court physician, now that I don't have one. I'm actually going to bring my army back. They have more people down here than I thought. Ah, that was fast. Just wasted a bunch of money. We're just gonna keep on running since they're chasing this army, and they will definitely win. The fact that their army is faster than ours is proving to be quite bothersome. I have a bit of stress, we'll get rid of it with a nice party. I'm getting a little bit old, and I still need to get land for a lot of my children. And I have big claims that I'm ready to go after. So I might end up switching to the medicine focus soon. I'll finish Schemer first. But I haven't accomplished nearly enough in this lifetime. Oh nice, we've discovered a ledger. That's good. And we've almost discovered barracks, which will be a good way to spend all this prestige. I must condemn such an unholy union. Okay, I'm just gonna send the majority of my army back home, I think. How big is their army left? 8,000? Nah, I'll just keep these guys around. We return home, reinvigorated. I will find out who is behind this. It was not a very good attempt on my life. We're going to abduct the Byzantine Emperor next. There we go, we're at the maximum. We'll switch to that. Oh good, an army showed itself. We can go ahead and fight it and hopefully finish off this war. At which point it will be time to end for the night. With luck, everyone will be in a position that I can quickly do what I've been aiming for this whole time. we'll take... Let's see. We'll take a slothful agent. That risk is more acceptable. Anyone else that we can bring into this? There are 2 people we can bring into this with enough money. And that should put us back up to the maximum. Yes, okay. So we just need to not get caught for another 8 months. Grow up fast. I need to get him land. Any offers of concubines? No, I don't think so. Adisimbo? No. Oh, related? No. Excellent. But we're gonna give him the Igbo County that I already have, since I'm over my domain limit. There. Oh, excellent. I don't want to take convergent blood. I think noble veins alone will be enough to get us up to taking strong-blooded. So I think instead I will take ominous reputation for more dread gain. That will help me rule a large empire. I like the sound of this plan. And it worked. There, now. You can leave. I can't demand his conversion. But I will execute him. There. And what? He converted. When did he convert? No. Did he have an older brother this whole time? And I just didn't notice? That appears to be the case. Well, that's disappointing. Yes. The bickering of infidels is of no concern to us. So, disband all. Now, we will found our holy order. The only place where we can, Benghazi. Found Holy Order. And here you are, my son. You may have that particular spot. Oh no, that will not do. Not at all. No, he's beautiful, robust. He will be married to a genius. Who is this concubine of his? Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. There. So, we're looking after our succession. I will also go on a pilgrimage. Because I want to become a paragon of virtue for a kingdom scale war. And hopefully get virtuous as well. And I also want to give away various kingdoms. So, I don't want to keep Gurma. It is outside of the range of what can drift in. So, you can be independent, Gurma. There. I don't want to keep Abyssinia. Are they at peace? They are. Then here you are. You may have independence, Abyssinia. And the same is true for you. Lemia. Oh, but you're at war. Okay. How many kingdoms are we up to now? Was that enough? That's all I really want to give away. Oh, looking at the wrong one. 6 and 7. No, it is not enough. Oh no. How disappointing. When he dies, we will get 3 more kingdoms. That'll be pretty darn good. That'll push us up high enough. First, I need to tend to my succession. Then I can arrange for his death. But succession is always the highest priority. So that means well, my plan to take Igbubenu is no longer necessary. But I do need to be able to usurp Igbo land. Which means I need to take one more place, which will be them. And we can do that very quickly. And that will let me have my succession prepared for 3 of my children, who are 2 of which are dukes. Well, 3 are dukes, but one of them it doesn't matter too much if he's a duke, because he's my primary heir. So, after Adoma we go. Need a new steward. Ah, well, my half-brother is pretty good at that. Where is my sword? Excellent. I'm an aspiring blade master. I agree. Heathens aren't all that. It's too bad I don't have a daughter who could marry his son. I have walked the holy path, and I'm a mystic now. Excellent. Level 2 of that wonderful trait that increases my intelligence, or my learning. I hope we can win this one. Oh yeah, we're countering their men-at-arms severely. Oh, and they're getting more allies. People are just flooding in to defend Dodoma. Oh, that's lots of people to ransom. And there we go. Oh. Good. Disband all. Here you are, my Igbo son, and I'll usurp this duchy. We will then give to you. Where is it? There it is. High Chiefdom of Igbo land. Right at the bottom. There we go. No, not for nothing. Okay, let's see here. What happened to my friend with the claims on the entire Abbasid Empire? Intrigue. Hooks. Did he die? He was old. I don't see him in here. But we'll try again with this fellow. Oh, dang it. I just cancelled a rather important murder plan. Ah, well. See it done, whatever the price. Okay. And now it is time to murder him. Not for free. Oh, wait, he was giving him to me? I didn't realize. But he does. I don't care. He's not useful to me, anyways. Okay, and this is the place I need to conquer for the last of my sons. I need to take all of Banu Katab. Maybe I want to actually go somewhere else. Maybe I want to go up here. But I wanted to put him in a place that has Zegawa culture, which ends right there. So, there we go. That's where you're going. Excellent. Hey, we can adopt feudal ways now. Well, that's very exciting, but I'm not doing that while I'm in the middle of a war. Although, oh, it seems like it's a waste to upgrade all these buildings when I can adopt feudal ways at any moment. So I won't. But once I adopt feudal ways, I'll probably need to turtle for a rather long time. And I think I want to probably use subjugation on Igbu Benu here before I adopt it. Also, I'm tired of sieges taking forever. We're going to recruit her. I don't need to do that. I can instead abduct this fellow. Get him back into my court and press his claim on the Abbasid. Don't know why I lost my claim, or my, not claim, my hook on him, but I did. Let's speed this war up. I am very excited for my assassination to complete, for us to get more kings. No, that is not what was supposed to happen. Still, his assassination will result in us getting one more king. Curses, but I still can successfully murder him. There. Am I still healthy? I'm still healthy. I'm going to be adopting feudal ways very soon, so we're going to switch to stewardship with a wealth focus, because I'm going to need all that money. Very soon, the upward ceiling on how quickly I can spend my money will be gone. There. Oh, what? We don't have two kingdoms now? It didn't split. Oh, we're almost there. So he can have that now. And I'll just quickly make him a king. And then he will be set for succession. Until I can give her place away, I won't be able to adopt or I won't be able to strengthen the bloodline. Even though we're right on the cusp of it. So, I think it's a good time to just, somewhat recklessly, we will adopt feudal ways. Although I think we are well prepared for it. And all the excitement that this causes will wait until next time for us to deal with. The old ways have served us well, and we will always honor them. However, as the Sarkin Sarakuna of the Kanem Bornu, I have concluded that we must adopt feudalism and its principles. We shall continue to prosper. It is the crucial next step on our road to greatness. Long live Kanem Bornu. It's nice that I get so many holdings for free when I do this. I'm pretty sure last time I did this it was in a patch where you didn't get any holdings for free. We need one more innovation to go to the next era. Can I add feudal elective? I can. Excellent. We're gonna do that. It might really mess up. Who's ruling Kanem Bornu, since my current heir is a coward. But I am okay with that. We'll also immediately pass higher crown authority, because I often forget to do that. Okay. And that is enough for today. This was a true marathon of a session. So thank you all for watching this Epic Thor Thursday. My name is Mind Moose, and have a good night.